mean boom tonight. Folks, we have got the atomic cocktail. I have to be careful. I can't really say that because this actually isn't the atomic cocktail. That's a real drink. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But we got your cocktail. It's season 5, episode 38. Cheers. Boy, those are delicious. I know they don't sponsor us, but man.
Are they?
Yeah.
I haven't tasted that one.
It's delicious. Anyway, folks, here we are. Season 5, episode 38. Paul, you just said that. I know. It's Sunday. We're just relaxing, but we are
not relaxing. We just finished putting Christmas lights up.
We did put it. Hey, Christmas spirit right here. I mean, this is it. Every Sunday from now on, Christmas t-shirt. That's what I got for you. But we do have a cocktail for you. We've got nuclear fission. We have got splitting the atom. We have got melding of the greatest martini. Well, I don't know if it's the greatest martini, but we got a special martini. We get the Oppenheimer Martini. Paul, you're just making up stuff now. Science doesn't lie, my folks. Science doesn't lie. And neither did Robert Oppenheimer. But I got this martini. So, folks, come on in. It's a Christmas Blue Monkey quarantini. Yeah, Blue Monkey quarantini. Yeah. The only business is monkey business. It's been a long day, folks. Just, come on. We need a cocktail. Here we go. Let's get this bad boy going. All right. Step 1. Step 2. Ooh, we did it. There it is. Folks, we are here. We're never far away. And yes, it is true. Season 5, episode 38. Folks, I'm not kidding around. We really are doing the Oppenheimer Martini. The Oppenheimer Martini, Paul, you got to be kidding. No, Robert Oppenheimer, 1904, 1967. Yes, I just saw the movie. And it, from what I've seen so far, it's awesome. It's a long movie, folks. But as you know, probably historically, maybe you don't, but if you go watch the movie, if you haven't seen it, 1943 to 45, Robert Oppenheimer was basically the lead, ran the laboratory in Los Alamos, and he was part of, if not the main person in creating the atomic bomb, hence the atomic cocktail. I have to stop saying that. I'll explain that later. And, you know, the whole gist of this historically was to create the atomic weapon before the Nazis could do it. Great movie. Again, turn around, watch it. Here's what I can tell you, though. During the movie, here's what I noticed. When he is in Los Alamos, this is about an hour and a half in, Shelb. Yeah. Are we on Facebook, by the way? We are. Okay, it's working. So this is maybe... we're on all channels. All right, well, cheers to all the channels out there. Hour and a half in-ish. I noticed, again, he's in Los Alamos. They're having a party. And it's good, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He makes a cocktail. I can't tell what the cocktail is, but it's in a martini glass. But he does the oddest thing. He's got like something he's putting on the rim of the glass. I mean, I'm thinking he's making like a lemon drop. I don't know. I've been doing shooters. Lemon drop shooters back in 1940s. I don't know. It's a movie. So I begin my 8 minutes of research early. Not today, folks. Early, like while I'm watching Oppenheimer. So probably a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And how does he end up creating the atomic bomb? It's the Manhattan Project. And I'm like, what kind of drink did he just make? Is this like just added like frivolous detail, or is there like a story here? And folks, there's a story there. So Oppenheimer was known to be a bit of a kind of this great host kind of guy. And one of the things he did is he had his own martini. It's true, the Oppenheimer Martini. And it makes sense too. So this is the 1940s. We're just coming out of Prohibition. Gin is huge. Martinis are huge. They have become extremely popular, and everybody's kind of doing their own thing with them. Well, why are they popular? I don't know. Maybe because Winston Churchill is drinking them. Maybe because FDR is drinking them. How about Alfred Hitchcock? Yeah, he was a martini guy, and so was Humphrey Bogart. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Scarlet. No, it's not Scarlet. Wait, Casablanca. What's the line? What's the line?
In any gin joint
And all the gin joints in all the cities had it. I don't know. It's Humphrey Bogart. Yeah, something to that. Folks, it's just happening. Anyway, so it makes sense. And anyway, he basically creates his own martini. Now, here's something you need to know about the martini. When martinis first kind of came around, it was kind of this 2-to-1 ratio. That was kind of the recipe. 2 ounces of gin and about an ounce of vermouth. And then people just kept making them stronger and stronger. It is rumored that Alfred Hitchcock was a 5-to-1. 5 ounces of gin to 1 ounce of vermouth. Folks, I don't even know what you fit that in. He was a big boy though.
That's more than our martinis, and we pour heavy.
We pour heavy. I'll be the first to tell you. I make a 3-ounce martini. When I make our dirty martinis, it's
so that's 2 ounces more.
2 ounces more of straight, yeah. So Oppenheimer, he had his and his Los Alamos. So he had to get creative also because he's in Los Alamos. This is out in New Mexico. Folks, not a lot of supermarkets there. Plus, he had little issues about going off base. Again, watch the movie. So he had to get creative with what he had. What did he have? Well, apparently he had gin. He had his little dry vermouth. But then he had this, well, I'll make the drink. Anyway, he was all right, first of all, let's get some ice in these glasses. But we want to try to get it cold. Oh, did you see that save? That ice almost flew out. I got it. All right. So, first thing, shaken or stirred. So I knew Oppenheimer. So now I've got scientific proof. Scientific proof of why we shake our martinis. It's the right thing to do. Oppenheimer was a believer in a shaker. He would shake his martinis. For God's sake, the guy was a genius. Yes. I mean, literally a genius. So if he shakes it, I'm shaking it. I learned that you can actually, so we have our beautiful blue monkey kind of encrusted, engraved, decaled. I don't know. It's got our logo on it. You can go to the Los Alamos Historical Museum, and they actually sell a shaker with the Oppenheimer Martini recipe engraved on it. I would tell you to donate to the Coat Drive, and we'll give you one of these, and then I'll give you a copy of the Oppenheimer recipe. That's going to be a better bet for your dollar. No offense, Los Alamos Historical Museum. Love you. Anyway, a little bit of ice. That's it. Then a gin. He used a botanical gin. So any gin you like, I mean, you're going to want a good gin, that's for sure. I'm going to go with our little local right here. From OTR Stillhouse.
Makes sense.
Because this is a honey based gin, a little unique. And the reason I want to do that, as you're going to find out, it's going to go well with the rim of the glass. So I can't do 4 ounces. I can't. I'm going to go a heavy 3 in this. So that'll be 6 total. So there's 2.
Out of curiosity, why can't you? You're just not up for it tonight? Or
should I do it?
Feel it?
All right, I'll do it.
You're a purist.
All right, I am a purist. Here it is. And then
it's not like we've been...
That was 2, 4, 2. And then here's the rest of year 4. I just know we have to get up tomorrow morning. There it is. 4 ounces. And then what he described as a splash of vermouth. I don't know what I know what a splash is. I'm going to measure it. I'm going to go just a half ounce per. That's it. I mean, that's a pretty light splash. You know me, I like my vermouth. But I'm watching, I'm going to recipe. Now, we're going to let that kind of chill a little bit right there. Because the other thing we have to do is we got to make up this rim. So this is where he gets creative. And this is what got my attention in the movie. Again, yeah, Paul, the entire movie is about like destruction of the entire world. The world's coming to an end, and it's Nazis, and it's literally we're going to destroy the entire world. And you're worried about a cocktail. Yeah, I'm worried about the cocktail. It's the end of the world, folks. Come on, what do we got? So, what I learned is this recipe that he made. It was a honey and lime juice rim that he would put on the glasses, equal parts. So I've not made it yet, obviously, because here's the honey, here's the limes, here's an empty bowl. I'm going to do it in a wide bowl so I can get it mixed. I'm winging this. Look,
Oh, you found it.
tiny little whisk. I'm going to go in with about, I don't know, what's that look like? About
Dollop.
dollop of daisy. I'm going to go with about an ounce. That's probably about a half.
If I knew what you were up to, I would have advised you to spray that down with or wipe that down with cooking oil or something. It makes it a lot easier for that honey to come off.
Yeah. Oh well.
There's that.
There you go. Live and learn, folks. All right. So, and thank you to Cave Hill, natural honey. And then we're going to come in with about ounce or so of.
Yes, Cave Hill is support. Actually, so
that is real.
Us. Actually, so is OTL.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we're. Thank you again to both of them. They were great donors.
Mm-hmm. Great partners.
These are tiny little limes. So we'll. See what that does. I have.
Looks like it's breaking down.
Oh yeah, you can see it up above, can't you?
Yeah.
So I was curious. Honey is not easy to work with.
But you think that lime juice or the citric acid would break it down?
I mean, we got to give him credit, right? He's a damn scientist. Actually, that is breaking down quite nicely.
Well, he was theoretical.
He was theoretical. That's right. He couldn't build a damn thing to save his life. No.
He's truly theoretical.
Except the town. Well, he didn't build the town.
He's entirely theoretical. He invented a new science.
Discovered a black hole. One of the students proved it. So I found this in my 8 minutes. It's in the movie, but that was a real legit thing. The part they don't get to in the movie is that he never followed up on it. He didn't care about it. He just knew the theory was right. Somebody proved it mathematically. It was discovered, and then he walked away from it, Oppenheimer, because he was like, it doesn't fascinate me. I don't care. This actually broke down quite well. Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. All right, so that worked. Isn't it great? Atomic beauty. All right, so then here we go, folks. This is all you got to do. Grab your Blue Monkey shaker. He was known to have some of the coldest martinis. But if you're out in the middle
He's my man.
Right?
He's my man.
Okay, great. Did you get our pictures? I have the. Oh, yeah. All right, that's ice cold.
Takes up a lot of space.
Oh, all right. All right, chilled glasses. Then, here's what you're doing. You're coming in.
That's what caught our attention.
Huh?
I said that's what caught our
It
attention.
was. I mean, in the movie, you saw it, and he did that, and it ran down the glasses. And I was like,
Is that vermouth wash?
yeah,
Is
what?
that absinthe
Well, and
wash?
that's what we originally
What
thought.
is that?
I thought, okay, maybe he's got some kind of. It's a lot of gin.
Actually, it's less than our dirties.
Well, but our dirties have a lot of dirty. This is just gin.
Yeah.
This is all gin. Now, the story goes he would do it with a little twist.
It smells good. I mean, what I can smell.
It's always fun. All right, folks, there it is. The Oppenheimer nuclear. That's how I hope it finishes. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. I can get behind that. Again, if you're not using a good gin, this will kill you. Much like the atomic bomb. You really have to come in here with something good and smooth. But that little bit of edge. Here, let me come around. I'll give you a little cheers. Now be ready. This is pure gin right here, folks. Oh. Takes a couple.
Yeah. No, I like this very much.
Yeah. I mean, that's good.
So for gin martini, I think this is my favorite.
Well, there you go, folks. New favorite gin martini, because I've never been a big gin martini fan, but that really helps. That little bit of edge, you know, it's almost like a
It helps that golden gin is so tasty too.
Yeah.
You're right though. I could not have done that with a botanical.
Like a pure, strong botanical, it would have.
I think even Old Tom may be hard with that one. The harvest may be interesting with that, but that golden gin
Could be nice. All right. Well, we'll try it again. But yeah, it's almost a bit of a bee's knees kind of, but like a much stronger. Like, anyway, it's delicious. Robert Oppenheimer, thank you very much for doing this. I'll leave you this. So there are three kind of odd things, not odd things about Oppenheimer, but three things. One was Martini. Again, he was really actually, this is true. He was known for his martinis. He would host parties, especially in Los Alamos. People go over their stories of people that would that have gone to his parties, and the story goes that they were so cold, and that's a key too. You've got to make it. This is ice cold.
It is ice cold.
And that helps.
It is what Mama likes.
Yeah, because if it's not ice cold, but when it's that cold, it kind of numbs. It's easier to get them down. But people telling stories, they said, yeah, I remember leaving Oppenheimer's little bungalow there in Los Alamos, and we could barely walk back to our place after a couple of martinis. A couple of these. That's 8 ounces, folks. That's hitting it hard. The other thing he was known for was his hat. So if you notice in that movie, he always wears, that was a legit thing. He always wore that hat. It was all the time. And that was called a pork pie hat. I don't know what that means, but it's what it was called. And it's actually in the museum in Los Alamos for him. Last thing, in the movie, you see he smokes a lot. They said that doesn't even begin to characterize how much he smoked. He was an absolute chain smoker all the time, even when teaching and lecturing. He would smoke while he would be lecturing. As soon as one went out, they said it was almost like instinct. He'd be lighting up another one as the other one he was thrown down, and he would just keep smoking. Sadly, that's what killed him. 1967, he died of throat cancer because of the smoking. So now you know all about Oppenheimer, which may be at the end of the movie. I don't know. I didn't make it yet because and I don't know that I'll make it tonight if I keep drinking these. But anyway, folks, there you go. The Oppenheimer Martini Nuclear. But very sweet at the end. That's nice. And yeah, that's what we got for you this week. So anyway, to everybody out there, cheers. Love you. See you next week, next Sunday. Getting into the holidays. I'm going to have a holiday cocktail.
Maybe we can make some fun ones that don't maybe have a lot of...
Don't say it.
We just make some fun ones.
With some history.
Without a blender.
Oh, without a blender. Yes. We can do that. Maybe we had a request for hot cocoa cocktail.
We did.
A hot cocoa cocktail. I'll do some research. Anyway, folks, we're out. Have a great week, and cheers.
Cheers, our friends.
Yeah. Am I allowed to say it's almost my birthday too?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna be gone. Yeah, we got birthdays coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You and me both.
Mm-hmm.
Sagittarius in the house. Whoop whoop. This is kind of my birthday weekend. Oh, I don't want to. No.
No, it's not.
No.
Your birthday weekend's coming up. We didn't have
Well,
the opportunity to
all
celebrate
right,
your birthday.
we'll do it next weekend. Anyway, folks, cheers. We're out. Love you. See you next week.